Welcome back, KTV kids. Today, our lesson is performance. So guys, when I'm talking about performance, it's like it sounds, how you're performing, or rather, how you're presenting yourself on camera. Guys, when you're looking at TV and you're looking at reality shows, or even not even reality, but news, how those people present themselves on camera is probably different than when they're just talking to their brother, their sister, or their friend at home in front of the TV. It's different because you have to perform in front of the camera. Some of you are like, well, I'm not performing, I'm being myself. When the camera's rolling, you're not just your regular self, you're your online version of yourself. You're trying to talk and speak in a way to entertain, to engage, to talk to people who've never known you. And so with that, you are performing. For instance, right now I'm Mr. B and I'm talking to you guys as a teacher. If I change my performance, it's either gonna look weird, it's gonna help, or it's gonna hurt. Because I could do, hey guys, this is Mr. B. We're gonna talk about performance, and you know, performance is just what you're doing in front of the camera, you know, kind of that acting stuff. Yeah. Even if it's not a Hollywood actor, even if it's not the big Kardashians or reality show, if you could take a CNN news reporter, it's a very serious and prestigious job, but they still have a level of performance in front of the camera.
This is Scott Connors with CNN News. And today, in live report that someone has eaten all of my barbecue potato chips. I'm not sure who this person is. I think that it was Mr. B. I bought the potato chips at 3:05 p.m. And at 3:07 p.m. I began to commence opening the bag and eating 3.7 chips.
Four areas that I want you to concentrate on when you're talking about performance for online video. The first area is posture. Posture is a fancy word to say how your body is positioned or how your body is presented. It's how you're standing or how you are seated. So if I'm doing a topic video, should I really slouch? Should I kind of have my head down, maybe my face away? Definitely not. You probably want a strong posture if you're not doing an entertainment video where you're seated and you're casual, but your shoulders are kind of strong and up. You're maybe not slouching. Number two thing on that posture is your face and your eyes has to connect to the audience. So that could be talking directly to the camera, or if you're working in entertainment and you're having a scene with someone, then your face and your eyes are connected to the people you're having scenes with. So it brings us into that story. It should not just be looking all around or looking down. As soon as we do all this numbers and look away, the audience is gonna follow our eyes. They wanna know what we're looking at. That's just how it works. The second thing you're gonna look at is your voice. Your voice is such an important tool. How you articulate or you say words. If you're not speaking clearly, if you're muffling your words, the people won't understand you. So you have to speak, and you might need to practice speaking, then playing it back to see how it sounds. The next thing is just your volume. Like, you don't want to be super loud, but you also don't want to be super soft either. Now, if you're acting in a story or a scene that calls for that, maybe so, but you still need to always be at a volume where we can understand and we can hear you. The other thing with your voice is how you inflect. When I say inflect, how the emphasis or the strength you put on certain things that you say. Like if I talk about performance is a very serious thing. See, I changed my voice, and when I say performance is a very serious thing. I could go, performance is a serious thing. But when I say performance is a very serious thing, that inflection, it brings different importance and interest in engaging to the words. The third thing is a pretty big one as well. It's the actual connecting to the content. When you're performing, you should always ask yourself, is my performance supporting my content? Let's say if I'm doing a video about comedy and pranks and everything else, but my energy and my performance level is kind of like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a prank and it's gonna be really funny and I think you're really gonna like the prank. my energy is so low, you don't want to laugh at anything. It's not funny at all. When you are connecting to your content in performance, it needs to make sense with what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. And lastly, it kind of goes back to connecting to your content, but I wanted to make this a separate item. EPC, enthusiasm, passion, and confidence. When you are performing, even if you're doing like a scary short movie or you're doing a topic video, you need to have a level of one of those. It's either enthusiasm, it's passion, or and confidence. It could be either or, but you can't just sit there and just speak. You gotta have that in your voice, in your body, in how you're saying and how you're looking, and how you do your face. Maybe to do confidence, I want to stare at you. Or to be confident, I'm not gonna break eye contact. Or to be passionate, maybe I'm a little bit more excited. Maybe I lean forward when I speak to you. Or to be enthusiastic, I'm just really, really upset about this topic, and I want to show you that I'm gonna prove to you that barbecue potato chips are better than sour cream.
Did you eat my chips, Mr. B? Tell me now.
Yeah. Even if you're doing a character that's supposed to be like let's say an elderly scared woman, you're doing that in some type of entertainment, you have to be confident that you believe you're that elderly scared woman. Oh, Sonny boy, I want you to come and walk me across the street there. You need to have fun with this stuff. So before you get into the acting or the performance, take a deep breath, go eat some ice cream, listen to a fun song, tell some jokes, get comfortable, because you need to have fun with this. Even if you're not on the camera, but you're talking to your siblings, you gotta have fun in talking and creating that performance. The second thing is this, you have to practice. You just have to practice, and you can't be scared to look at yourself, or if you are producing and not acting, you can't be scared to talk to your friends or talk to your siblings and say, hey, could you try it this way? Let's try it that way. Glow and grow. That's the phrase term we use here in Kids TV. A glow mean you're giving a positive compliment or feedback to the person in front of the camera, whether that's you or another one. Even if it's you, give good compliments to yourself. Be kind to yourself. But grow is, what could you change? What is the opportunity? And generally, we always have opportunities to change and grow when we're looking at performance, guys. Those are the tips to kind of get you to that performance you want to have outstanding videos. So get performing, and I'll see you next time on Kids TV Online Stars.